One of her studies I thought was quite brilliant. You're in a desert survival situation. You have to rank a series of items and decide which ones are most important. And one of the candidates comes to you and says, this flashlight, it's not rated high enough, it needs to be higher. And it's the only reliable night signaling device. People tend not to like that. They hear that and they say, wow, this person's too assertive, too dominant, too confident, not somebody I can work with because he doesn't play well with others. Then Allison gives the exact same information but changes up the wording a little bit. And instead, the person says, hey, do you think the flashlight should maybe be rated higher? It may be a pretty reliable signaling device. The content is identical. But now, instead of being assertive and confident and authoritative, it's a little bit hesitant and tentative. And guess what? This person earns more trust, more respect, and more status. People are more willing to listen to this person who talks tentatively, powerlessly, because he or she is willing, by that statement, to defer to the interests of others, as opposed to just projecting his or her own opinion. So second recommendation, beyond revealing your shortcomings, is to think, maybe, just maybe, is it possible that powerless communication could be powerful? And in fact, that talking tentatively could, maybe, just maybe, work better than talking confidently. A couple ways you can do that, if you so choose, perhaps. Hesitations. Well, you know, we hate that. That's verbal clutter. But guess what? In an interdependent collaboration, that shows concern for others. It shows a willingness to listen to their opinions. Hedges, kind of, sort of, maybe, probably, I think. Those actually build trust and respect and warmth, too, when you're working with other people. Disclaimers. Well, this may be a bad idea, but, although I have to offer a disclaimer about that, which is most of the time disclaimers don't work. But intensifiers, adding really, quite, very, to accentuate speech is another form of talking a little bit more tentatively. And then finally, using tag questions. Instead of saying, here's an interesting idea, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Again, showing an openness to the opinions of others. Powerful way, although appearing powerless, to earn trust and respect and status.